One Halloween night, 3 friends were in the woods. They were all playing truth or dare. Anthony picked dare. He said he wasn't afraid of anything. So Dylan dared him to spend the rest of the night at Old Man Jenkins' house. So Anthony said, "Fine, I'll do it." And he marched off to the old creepy house. He stopped in front of the towering thing. Dylan barked, "Go on, do it." Terrified, Anthony slowly stepped on the porch. He turned the knob, and what he saw was horrifying. As he walked through the door, he saw a strange woman crawling up to him. Anthony squeezed his eyes shut, and when he opened them, she was gone. He went to shut the door, but it slammed right behind him. He heard giggling in the distance. Anthony shouted, "Who's there?" The giggling stopped. He looked to his right and saw a little boy sitting on a rocking chair. "Me!" said the little boy, and Anthony ran off screaming. He ran until he came to a door. Anthony opened it and slammed it shut behind him. Breathing heavily, he looked up and saw what he thought was a witch. She was going over her recipe.
Rat's tail, check. Bird's feather, check. 2/3 of a worm, check. Goat lung, check.
Then she stopped to read the next thing. Looking up at Anthony, she said,
3 pints of human blood, that's what I need.
Laughing like a psychopath. The woman grabbed a scalpel and ran after Anthony. Anthony turned around and shut the door and locked it. The woman screamed,
"Let me out of here!"
And Anthony ran off once again. Anthony followed a dark hallway into a weird room with a coffin in it. The door of the coffin opened, and there was a body inside. Anthony got closer to get a better look, when all of a sudden, a table appeared with a note on it. It said, "Do it to save your life." And then a stake appeared. Right then, the body's eyes opened. They were bright red and shaky. Then its mouth opened with 2 large fangs on each side of its mouth. It said, "Blood, blood, blood." He grabbed Anthony. Anthony whacked his arm off his and ran to the table. The vampire got out of the coffin and ran to Anthony. The vampire grabbed Anthony and turned him around. He went to bite Anthony, but when he got close, Anthony stuck the stake in his chest. The vampire fell down to the ground and died. Anthony ran back through the dark hallway, past the witch door, and in the living room. He went out the door, and then Anthony woke up. He had fallen asleep next to the door. He went outside and saw the sunrise. He fell to the ground and started laughing. "It was only just a dream," he said, as he walked back home. In the windows were the crawling lady, the little boy, the witch, and the vampire. As the witch laughed, Anthony went home. The end.
Or is it?